Attention all struggling traders. Your search is over. You can change your entire trading journey with this strategy that I'm teaching in this video today. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So those were some big words I just dropped in that intro, right? But this sweet spot trade that we have been taking is by far the best trading strategy that you may come across, okay? Because it combines two of the most powerful strategies in trading, right? First, price action. For those of you who don't know, price action is just where you pay attention to the patterns that prices make each and every day. If you don't know, financial markets, they move in the same way. There's a market cycle that we're aware of that they move in. There's something called the rule of two that the market moves in. And once it's trending good, it looks just like a staircase. All right. It does this each and every day, and it creates the same setups. It creates second entry longs, second entry shorts, higher lows, lower highs, rally-based rallies, and drop-based drops. Those trades pop up each and every day. All of that is part of price action. Okay. Then there's a trading strategy that many people have been using for years and years, you know, based on Fibonacci retracement zones. Okay. And the Fibonacci retracement zones is just, you look for a trend and then the market is going to retrace because it moves in twos. It moves in a market cycle. And so it normally will retrace to the 50% 618 zone, which we call the sweet spot. It's called all kind of things in other places, but the 50% is considered the normal trend zone. So it's considered when you have a trend up, let's say, it's normal for it to pull back 50%. Is basically what that means. That's just normal price action. Again, that's normal price action. That's normal market action, right? You're gonna get a trend up, then it'll pull back 50%, then it'll go up to continue the trend. That's also where we get the rule of two from. Okay, so listen, I'm really teaching right now. If you can pick this up, everything I'm saying right now really helps you win in the financial markets. Okay, so what I have done is I've taken my knowledge of price action, I've taken my knowledge of Fibonacci retracement zones, I've combined them together to create the sweet spot trade that can be used very efficiently in the binary options market. Okay, I also use it in Forex, but you know, it's a little different. In Forex, it's actually easier, but right now we're talking binary options, right? And so by using price action combined with Fibonacci retracement zones, we have created a trading strategy that anybody can pick up today, start to implement, and you will start to see just ridiculous results. Okay, the result, people have been commenting. I've had many people tell me they're winning for the first time. I've had people tell me they've been making withdrawals for the first time weekly. Okay, I've had people send me screenshots of the sweet spot trades, screenshots of their, you know, closed out wins, you know, going 10 out of 11, going, you know, 12 out of 15. The numbers are there, you know. So this trade is really something special. Okay, it's really something special. And so for those who's been watching this journey, we've basically been doing this trade since last December. But for those who may remember a video where I said that, man, there's something just spiritual about the sweet spot trade. I don't know if anybody else remembers that. I said that. I had no idea what it was at the time, but you guys know me and my research, right? Me and my old reading. I came across a book in my dad's stole at my dad's library, right? And it was called 528 Love or something like that. But it's all based on this 528 number, right? Which is supposed to be a very divine number, okay? And so if you know about numerology and breaking numbers down to the single power number, you know, 528 breaks down to 6. 6 is a very powerful number. So I got to thinking like, I wonder what, you know, these numbers have to do with Fibonacci retracement zones. And I just started thinking about it. All right, so let's take 618, right? 6 the 618 zone, which is what I call I've been calling it the golden ratio. You guys have been hearing me call it the golden ratio. Is that right? Yeah, you guys have been hearing me call it the golden ratio in almost every video. If you notice, when I get the setup off of that golden ratio, it's on and popping. It's the second entry short, then it's the higher low, then it's another higher low, then maybe another second entry short. But that golden ratio touch is great. Now the golden ratio is the top. Let's say we're looking to go short. The golden ratio is the top of the sweet spot. Here is 50, here is 618, okay? So if you guys notice, when we hit that 618, man, we have some great runs down. And in a few videos back, I was like, man, it seemed like it's something spiritual about this, you know, special. I've been saying special. In that video, I said spiritual about this setup, okay? Guess what? 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 8 is 15. Then you have to do that again. 1 plus 5 is 6. So this golden ratio breaks down to the number 6, which is a very divine number. So what does it mean? What does the number 6 mean? Got something for you. The number 6 at its best represents love, family, loyalty, nurturing, counseling, teaching, and balance. All right. Let's get a little spiritual here. Balance. Isn't that interesting that the number 6 represents balance? Okay. And the 618 retracement zone of a Fibonacci retracement zone represents the middle of a pattern. It's the balance. So let's say you had a trend down, you get that 50% retracement and 50% 618. That's the center of the pattern. That's the balance before you get the second leg down, which is what we're trying to catch. Okay. So with this strategy, all we're doing is waiting to catch the second leg of a trend, because we understand the market cycle and we understand that the market moves in twos. So I don't know. I can't make this stuff up. You know, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but to say, is it a coincidence that the golden ratio, the 618 zone, represents balance? And after you hit that balance level, it begins the second leg so you can get a clean pattern. Is that a coinky dink? I mean, you guys tell me. I don't know. All I know is I said there was something spiritual about this setup, and now I have proof. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to go, you know, spiritual space cadet with me if you don't want. But I'm just saying, I said it was something spiritual about this trade. I found some information that makes sense to me, that the 618 reduces down to the divine number 6, which represents balance. And 618 happens to be the center of our pattern to give us the balance before we start heading back down to take the second trade, to take the second leg of a market cycle, a rule of two. It just comes together, people. All I'm saying is that this trade has come together. People are profiting. The proof is in the pudding. Okay, we got something special. I say it again. We have a special setup. So if you've been struggling, if you've been on the struggle bus, you may want to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay. You may want to hit that subscribe button. You may want to go through every video I've done this year to see it in action over and over and over again. How when we hit that golden ratio, when we hit that golden ratio, it's go time. We about to take a nice ride of win after win after win after win. Okay. So in today's video, we're gonna see it again. Now today's video really, I don't think we make it to the, I think we just bounce off the bottom of the 50%. We don't make it to the golden ratio in this one, but that area of balance is where we want to start to look to enter the market. Okay. So once we get into the sweet spot zone, that's where we look for our second entries. That's where we look for our lower highs. And that's where we look for the second leg to start. So the strategy is so simple. Okay. Strategy is so simple. You know, I struggled in school with math. I was horrible at math, but I got an A in geometry. And I'm telling you guys, this is nothing but market geometry. when you get a good trend down, you're going to get 2 legs back of correction right into the golden ratio or the sweet spot, which is balance. And then you're going to get a second leg down. That's how the market moves. It moves in twos. I'll show you guys this each and every day. You can go pull up 1,000 charts yourself and look for the rule of two. You'll see it all over the price chart. This is, but I just gave you more deeper spiritual information today of why this trade is working. So if you have been struggling, you know, you're in the right place. Tap in, you know, hey, look, you may want to look at the course if you're brand new. If you ain't brand new, you know, if you can't catch on, I go way deeper, of course. You know, people are loving the course. You may want to look at that, but keep watching. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, because I dropped some spiritual knowledge to get wealth today. Today, I explained why we're winning, okay? And you can begin to win too if you've been struggling. This sweet spot trade is spiritual, it's divine, and it is going to help, I hope, thousands and thousands and thousands of struggling traders. All right, so let's get into the work study lesson today so you can see how I read a price chart to find this sweet spot. And then stay to the end. Please stay all the way to the end, because we're going to give you a live trade example so you can see it work in action. But remember, price action is key. Being able to read the price chart is key. Understanding the market cycle, understanding the rule of two, and understanding price action entries. That's your learning curve. That's what you have to learn before you can pull this trade off, okay? But keep on watching, keep on watching, keep on watching, and it will click. All right, so let's get into that work study lesson. Roll it. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. In today's work study lesson, we're going to be looking at American Express. And I got to say right out the gate, this one was risky. This one was risky because it was small. What I mean by that is that I didn't have, you know, normal price. I didn't have my normal pattern. You know, normally we want to see a trend up, trend down, trend break, retest new low. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it made it. It just didn't make it how I normally like it. So actually, I'll take that back. We do have the pattern. We got a beautiful trend up here. We got a trend break. Because see, actually, when you say trend up, I'm gonna draw it a little bit for y'all today. Actually, when you say trend up, the trend would be running something like, oh, wait a minute. Oops, not that. The trend will be running something like this, right? That if you drew a trend line, it would be something like this. So you actually do have a trend up. This is the trend break, all right? So, and it's actually steeper than that because of the way this ran. It's actually more something like this. That's every bounce off the trend line right there. Okay, so then we got to the high. So actually it's more like this. See, this is the first trend. This is the trend break. This is the retested new high. So that ends that market cycle. So then we get the trend down. This is actually like the trend down here, which the Fib has it pretty good. Then you get the trend break right here. Oh, wait a minute, I put that on the wrong side. This is the trend down, right? See that? Every touch was drop, every touch drop, every touch drop. This is the trend down. Then this is the trend break. Then this is the retest to new lows. And it did it again here too. This is a trend down. This is a trend break. And then from here to there, retest the new lows. Boom. So I take everything back. The pattern was there. We had 2 beautiful legs up, 2 beautiful legs down. But this run here is so much more bigger than this one. This run here was so big that we know that we should get a 50% retracement, which it did to the tick. I mean, it got straight to the 50% and couldn't go no further. So now it's game time, right? So we got our trend up. We got our 2 legs back. We're in the sweet spot. Time to look for a price action entry. Unfortunately, this candle right here does out. But I'm actually going to mark it because I was real tempted to take it. It did close higher. A little bit too much stem. But I do believe that's a 3/4 close though. If you look at the whole size of this bar, That's part 3/4 of that is bullish. It's only 1/4 that wasn't. I just don't like stems like that. But I'm gonna go on the market regular though, because that is clearly a push down, first entry, push down. That's the second entry long. You're a mile away from the EMA. You're coming out the sweet spot. You have rejection right here on the candle before it. That's actually not a bad go whatsoever. I must admit, I might have left one on the table here over a stem. Okay, but then I got a classic. You got your low, push up, higher low entry right here. Beautiful price action entry. You go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Then you win nicely on the 5th candle to set up another low, push up, higher low. This thing open, no stem, close on this top, no stem. That's a perfect signal candle. Close above the EMA, above the candle to the left. That's just a perfect signal candle. I don't know what else to say right there. And then you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, nice 5th candle win again, which sets up another trade. You actually get the low right here, push up, higher low. Wait a minute, yeah, low here, push up, higher low. Look at this beauty, boom, broke higher. You can go again right there. Now, this one looks like a loss, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you barely skate. But those are 4 of them, right? So if you start here, that's trade. That's win 1, win 2. You double up here. That's win 4. You double up here. That's win 5. Hey, that's 5-0. That's how you make $500 in under 15 minutes, right there. That's how you make $500 in under 15 minutes, right there. So again, for my struggling traders out here, whew, man, the sweet spot trade is something serious. I mean, it is something serious. You just find, and look at this leg. There was no question how to draw the fib from this bottom to this top. I mean, that's why I use the zigzag, not for entries or anything like that, but really to help me draw the fib, and so I can see legs easily. So from this bottom to this top, there's no question how to draw the fib from the bottom to the top, which would have gave you the sweet spot. This is the 618 golden ratio. This is the 50%. Anywhere in this box is game time. And when it came in this box and couldn't stay, that was game time. And when you enter here, you have to remember your target is here and here, because we're expecting another leg of this distance. Remember that. This is nothing but the center of the pattern. This is the balance, right? And then we're expecting another leg like this. So if you get another leg like this, which this did get, I could go take another screenshot for you right now. It made another leg like this. Even though this looked like it was going to reverse, it didn't. It took off. So when you're expecting another leg of this distance and you just start trading here, I mean, it's almost like we're catching the beginning of the trend, but we're not. We're catching the beginning of the continuation of the trend, which is kind of even better because we have targets. You know, we got target here, target here, target here. So, you know, I have a certain amount of trades I take, but you can keep surfing this thing all the way up until it gets to this point. And then if it rockets through there, you just keep going, right? You just keep going, because you're going to continue to get higher lows. I was trying to think which one, not lower highs. Yeah, you're gonna continue to get higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and you just keep going on the next. If the next candle breaks higher like this one, you take it. If the next candle breaks higher like this one, you take it. If the next candle breaks higher like this one, you take it. These are beautiful entry candles. You know what I'm saying? This one was beautiful. This one was perfect. This one was perfect. Actually, this one was perfect because, like I said, this thing actually ran up. So even right here, you go right here, that one was perfect too, but it really wasn't a lower high. This one ended up probably being more of a first entry, push down, second entry long. So you really wouldn't go on this one, because this one actually isn't a lower high unless you count from like here, but that's a stretch. That's a little bit too far apart. But hey, practice this sweet spot trade, practice marking up charts, practice learning how to read a price chart. That's the true skill of trading, being able to analyze what's going on, being able to see, all right, we got a trend up, we're going to get 2 legs back, it should come right into the sweet spot. That's all a skill. That's all learning how to read a price chart. That's all it is. It's nothing. I mean, I know I was talking spiritual today, but there's nothing hocus pocus about really what we're doing. It's just the way the markets move. The markets moves in twos: trend up, trend break, retest; trend down, trend break, retest. The market moves in twos. It's just the way it is. I mean, if you buy into the fact that we know that the market moves in twos and we know what the market cycle is, trading becomes so easy and straightforward. You know, you don't need any indicators. You notice I don't have any indicators on this chart. You don't need 1,000 trend lines. You don't need 1,000 market structure boxes. You need one box. You need one box to know where the 50% retracement zone is. That's it. To know where that golden ratio is. That's it. That's all you need. You need a 21 EMA. If I like to say I don't use indicators, but I guess I use one. The 21 moving average is all you need. A 21 moving average is all you need. It tells you everything you need to know. Look, it's headed up. We're trending up. Oh, look, we're under the 21 EMA. We're trending down. Oh, look, we just broke back above the EMA. We're about to start trending up again for the second leg. The 21 moving average tells you everything you need to know. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, and you'll do a lot better. Okay, so this is a great time to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you guys. I thank you for staying this long. Stay a few more minutes and watch this trade example. All right, cool. Let's roll. And American Express with the trend up, pull back, boom. This is really just not good, heading down. This is a really small trend though, but we'll see what it does. This thing could come back quite a ways. This is a beautiful trend here though. This top right here, push down, the first entry, and it's pushing. Looking for the second entry long right out of this area. Last time we was in this area, this is kind of a rally-based rally. Oh, this is small. We really don't have two legs back, but we only got one leg up, then kind of one leg back. So it matches, but it's not our ideal setup. But we're a nice distance away from the EMA. We're seeing rejection right at the sweet spot. There was too much stem on this signal candle, so I didn't go. Maybe we can get the low, a little higher low. A little bit more evidence here. Last time we was in the area though, it made a nice push up. Looks like it's gonna leave us. All right, now we got the low, push up, higher low. If we can get the higher low, this closes well above, or closes above the EMA, that's our go signal. Still have targets of here, here, and here. Well, like that's what it's making. Last time we was in this area, we got a rally base, rally. There we go. We got low, push up, higher low. Hey guys, thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you need to learn how to trade using price action trading, you can visit my website at jdhyder.com and watch this video right here if you want to see more examples. All right. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye.